It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards as we get going in Washington. Here's a chance from long range. Shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Nene goes to the left side, to the rim, flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rozier with it. They're down 3. Nene to Hayward. Rocking the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's Washington with the basketball. Holding the defense. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Has a chance. Hayward with a shot, no good. Kristaps Porzingis able to recover with the block. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Hayward to Rozier. Danilo Gallinari.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. To Hayward. Hayward, that's how it's done. 3 for 4. Good start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Leads just a point. Hayward. It was right there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Hornets right now in possession. A lot of contact. No whistle. Porzingis. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Hayward to Miles Bridges. Has a look. Shot by Hayward, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Rozier. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Porzingis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. To Porzingis. KB, Kristaps Porzingis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Kuzma matched up with Nene. To Porzingis. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
That's out. Last touch by Terry Rozier. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Gibson. To Porzingis. Oh, I missed a short one there.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Porzingis. Nene pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
That ball's out of bounds, off the Hornets. It's good.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Charlotte basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Shot clock winding down. The shot almost. Right with it. Lead stands at 7. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Rozier. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Right. To Porzingis. Trying to cash in. Porzingis with a shot off the mark. Rozier into the front court. Right now, down 7. Nene to Miles Bridges. Finish that. Another follow. No good. Porzingis. Shot won't go. Rozier with it. They trail by 7. That's rebounded by the Wizards. To Taj Gibson. Driving right to the basket. Taj Gibson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 28, Jan Mahimbi. Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets. Number 50.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Porzingis. No good. Defense catching a break there. Hornets have the basketball. Nene. Nene with the dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Gibson to Porzingis. Has a chance. Gibson with a shot. That won't fall. Miles Bridges. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Porzingis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Taj Gibson has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Charlotte with the basketball. To Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. Miles Bridges. Thomas Bryant. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nene picked up by Bryant. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Almost, but no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. Nene swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Miles Bridges. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyle Kuzma has the basketball. To Gibson. Nene sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ah, the monster stuff.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
That's usually one that he'll knock down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Wizards out in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And look out.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Baseline drive. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Hornets at the controls of this one. Hayward. Taj Gibson with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nene. Throws it down.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
To Kyle Kuzma. Taj Gibson. And he hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Miles Bridges. Can't connect from in close. Napier with the basketball. Up by 6. To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nene here against Taj Gibson. Goes to the left side. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets, number 7, Dwayne Bacon.
Nene. Deep left corner. Hayward. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Taj Gibson. He's now 5 for 6.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nothing going here on that drive. with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards have it.
I got him. Here we go.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, you gotta look around the screen. You feel me? Move.
Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Washington. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nene to Miles Bridges. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hornets right now in possession. To Miles Bridges. The drive, right to the basket. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Gibson to Kyle Kuzma. Gordon Hayward snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The assist from number 31.
Miles Bridges. Nene to Miles Bridges. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Napier matched up with Nene. Short jumper off the mark. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 4 out of 7.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Down low, Gallinari. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Pick up.
Miles Bridges to Rozier. Hayward. Baseline drive. And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Kyle Kuzma. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Now 4 for 9.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nene to Miles Bridges. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And now it's Kuz at the controls. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Miles Bridges. To Rozier. To Miles Bridges. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Short jumper misses. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Napier with the basketball. Up a dozen. From long range. Cleans it up. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hayward. Gets to the basket and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball.
To Porzingis. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Rozier. To Hayward. Doesn't get the bounce. Napier with the basketball. They lead it by 14. To Kyle Kuzma. Porzingis. That's how you defend. Nene with the dunk. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Porzingis. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Over to the right side. Hayward. Trying to cash in. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Wizards will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards. The Charlotte Hornets are in need of some changes at the half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Game track. Bench points.
the Hornets were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Kristaps Porzingis showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Charlotte basketball. Terry Rozier with the block. Nene sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Hayward.
Blue.
Here comes the screen.
Screen left.
Hayward. For three. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Miles Bridges. Nene to Rozier. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. 4-3. Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Shot no good there by Gallinari.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Nene to Rozier. Hayward. Wizards have the rebound.
That's me. I got ball.
Kuzma. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
To Miles Bridges. Won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Screen coming. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Washington basketball. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Runner here won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Rozier into the front court. Down 8. And scores on the step back.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Dwayne Bacon able to recover with the block. Hornets have the basketball. Nene to Rozier. That pass stolen by the Wizards. Can't connect from in close.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Nene rejects it. 24-second violation. Nene to Miles Bridges. Rozier rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Rozier with it. His guys trail now by 4. Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. To Rozier. Nene. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Nene's shot won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Slam dunk.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Miles Bridges to Hayward. Porzingis on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To Porzingis. Goes to the left side. To Porzingis. Short jumper. Won't fall.
And Ed, these are the kind of games that haunt you when you're on your team bus and you're scrolling through social media and you see all the memes being made about you, all the clips being done about all your missed shots. That can only get you motivated to get back in the gym and get ready for the next one.
Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block. That's his third block this evening. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nene, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first.
Substitutions.
Two for two on that trip. Wizards at the controls. To Gibson. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Nene pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Nene to Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Taj Gibson tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Down low for Gibson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Swings it. Nene. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
To Taj Gibson. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Charlotte with the basketball. Miles Bridges. Nene with the dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
I'm here.
Taj Gibson.
Here we go. I got him.
Nene swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Miles Bridges. No good. Nene up against Mahimi. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it.
For the Washington Wizards, number 13.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Great dish to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To right. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Off the mark.
Hey, lock up.
Takes it coast to coast. And a strong finish at the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Now a steal by Washington. Thomas Bryant, guarded by Nene. Beyond the arc for three. Great athlete from Michigan State. Miles Bridges with the three. He'll let one fly from half court. 3 quarters complete. The Hornets out in front. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
The assist from number 28, John Mahimi.
Nene. Fires the three. Washington has the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Right to Gibson. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Wizards with the basketball. To right. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nene, guarded by Taj Gibson. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Pass stolen by the Hornets. To Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Gibson, down low, Gallinari. To Taj Gibson. Here comes the screen. Taj Gibson. 5 to shoot for Washington. Fires the three. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
From long range, had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Right to Gibson. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Gets it in the right corner. Gibson. From the painted area, won't go down. Hornets right now in possession. Layup goes down. Well done.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Rebound pulled in by Charlotte.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Over to the right side to Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Napier with the basketball. 2-point advantage. To Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. That's out. Last touch by Taj Gibson. New blood coming in for both sides. Miles Bridges to Hayward. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Deep left corner. Has a chance. The shot by Nene, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Gallinari off the mark. Not done yet. Kyle Kuzma sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Miles Bridges. And nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Porzingis. Fight to shoot for Washington. Terry Rozier with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Kyle Kuzma. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Across the
2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Now a steal by Washington.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Hayward to Miles Bridges.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Contested shot. Miles Bridges off the mark. Kuzma. To Miles Bridges. You've got to get that one to go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Rozier into the front court. All even here in the
Game 8
fourth.
Charlotte Hornets 2-5 Washington Wizards 2-5.
Can't connect. It's Washington with the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort
The
every day in the weight room.
2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Dwayne Bacon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Kuzma to right. Nene snatching it out of the air. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma.
Game 8 Brooklyn Nets 4-4 Boston Celtics 5-2.
Charlotte basketball. Hayward. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a nice finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
With the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Napier with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Shabazz Napier at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Rozier. To Miles Bridges. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Trying to cash in. Nene's shot won't go down. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Nene. And the slam. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Kuzma. Slams it down.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Intentional foul. He meant it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And now they'll get the intentional foul. Free throws coming up with 15 seconds to go.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. lunges up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, man.
It's the Hornets with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hornets edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Wizards just couldn't close this one out. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving and enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Nene put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.